Knowing what each of the indicators reveal, such as a pennant formation that we've seen developing in the Dow for the last 3 weeks, allows an investor to take advantage of that information very quickly. Seeing today that we are opening lower, we were still kind of hovering right on this lower trend channel, but when it started selling off, that was a clue that the bulls weren't bringing it back up into the trend channel, that it was time to start converting from some of the longs to maybe a few more short positions in the market. Now the Dow had a nice pennant formation. The Nasdaq had somewhat of a pennant formation, but not clearly as visible as what the Dow was showing. So seeing that we had a doji that failed at the top, confirmation on Wednesday that brought the Dow back toward the lower end of the pennant formation, today needed to see some positive strength to stay in it, which it didn't see. That should have been an indication to start converting the bias of the portfolio over to the short side. And that again was using some of the pattern formations that we're setting up, such as a wave one big gap down, bounced back up, tested the T line, and notice on our recommendation of OPTR today, where we had a bearish engulfing signal right at the T line telling us that that had failed, we were probably starting wave 3. This one was shorted on weakness today and can still be shorted, that if it broke through this level, we should be down in this area someplace if this market is now staying weak. But shorting this one today just gave us some more padding that if the market was heading down versus up, we were producing profits while we're closing out long positions. Our recommendation to short MTL today was based on that same prognosis, that the price was having a hard time getting up through the 50 and the T line. Then we saw a little hanging man signal that was confirmed, and if it broke through through this lower trend channel, which it did yesterday, told us that that was not acting as support. If it opened lower today, we wanted to be shorting it, which it did. Now, do all price moves have a 10% move in one day? Not necessarily, but at least knowing what the candlestick patterns and signals are showing puts us in the position of participating in something like that when it does occur. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.